All right. Library. This is kind of shit. It do be shit, don't it?
Alright.
Yo.
Was that the English language you just spoke, or did you just?
Alright. That just sounds like a baby sheep now.
Dude, I when I was small, my grandma would live in Ireland every summer, and I went to visit, and like they had sheeps and shit, and you had to pull maggots out of them. It was fucking gross, dude. Fucking gross. We all good though?
Yeah, we're good. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Isaiah, you logging in?
Yep.
All right, cool. So, where we ended is you guys defeated the two of the Titans. The city has a not insignificant amount of damage, but you have done a pretty good job at saving both titans have sort of carved a swath of destruction in their path, but um, other than the immediate vicinity of the battling, um, it's definitely something where people will recover. The casualties are probably in the hundreds. It could have been much worse. The after that, you fought off a band of demons who sort of mentioned a master who was impressed that you were able to defeat any of the titans. And
Oh, you mean Lutheria?
Yeah, Lutheria. And you fought her, or you fought them, and killed them all, I think. And maybe one of them fled. I don't know. I think you guys maybe killed them all.
I think one of them successfully fled. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I recall one of them. So they did flee. One of them fled, and now you guys are in the city that's partially destroyed. And people are like cheering for you and stuff, but you know that your work is not done, because that the Krakken and the Behemoth still are assaulting the other cities, Mitros and the Forge, and the fort town that has been built around the Forge.
Wait, it was the Kraken and what other guy? It was the
Behemoth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think you guys were deciding if you wanted to take a long rest before you go to either town. I know that Lou had tried to message.
Was it Versi or someone that was in the city of Mitros?
Yeah, he I think it was is it Valis, the goddess of wisdom, the queen.
I think it was Valorous.
So he tried to message her, and she said that because he wanted to see if they could hold off, and she asked for aid.
Well, the thing I know most of all is I don't think we can continue without a long rest.
Yeah, I think logistically we literally can't, because I only have one like high level spell slot left, and it's a level 9. So if we were to travel there, I'd be working with at most 4th level spells.
I still got a good amount of my spell slots left, but my HP is not there. I also use my channel divinity.
I'm also taking like 100 wound.
Yeah, I feel like we should long rest, regardless of what happens to your castle, Jace.
Fuck your castle.
And Mitros. So, yeah, you guys will long rest. I'll give you the long rest. The queen, comes out, thanks you for all the service you've done for her city, and says that this act of heroism on their behalf will ensure peace between Mitros and Astoria forever. Astoria has pledged support, and there had been a little bit of like a sort of trade embargo between the two cities, and she's willing to fully open it, but she's also willing to give you guys a safe and still intact place to rest in her palace. So you guys take a rest.
Well, I mean, we could get on the Ultra so that we're on the way. I don't know how long could we make it in a day or no?
To the forge.
Well, where are we going? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are going to the forge, it would probably take 2 days. In the Ultros with Kevril controlling the weather, you could probably do it in a day.
Okay.
So it depends on where you're headed, where you want to go. I wasn't sure if you were gonna, use the tree,
Oh, yeah, you guys forgot that we have a giant tree for a mast now on the middle of the ship.
Yeah, I mean that is true, but and hear me out. We could more or less make it in the same time if we just take, if we're taking a rest here anyway, and then that would be one more higher level. But I mean, would it be the same amount of time? No, it wouldn't, right? Because that would be
yeah. So like if you're trying to take the ship, which you could definitely do, but like Lou would still have to be controlling the weather, so I don't know if he'd be able to take the long rest for you to make it as fast as possible.
Oh, I got you. All right. Yeah. All right. Then let's just take a long rest, and then I will link us up with the other place. And where is it that we're going to fight the Kraken, right? Or we're going to the Behemoth?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys. I wasn't sure if you guys were doing Kraken or Behemoth. I think you might have decided Kraken, but I may be wrong. I honestly don't. It's been so long.
I can't remember.
Honestly, guys, I think we got mixed up because the Behemoth is attacking Mitros, which we thought that we saved Mitros, but we saved the other place from the Tarask. So Mitros is still in danger.
Yeah, you guys saved Orisha.
We saved the wrong city with our plan.
I thought that was your plan to do the Tarask and the Nether Dragon first.
No, well, I think because they thought the Tarask was going to Mitros, because I know that Kev was really big into saving his city.
No, Kevril, Lou basically reasoned that the Mitros could survive. I thought.
Oh, okay. So he did say that. Okay, so
yeah, because they had a god.
True.
Or dragons, at the very least.
Yeah. So, but he messaged Valis, and she said it's not going. So, it's up to you. Vulcan is at the forge.
So, what I will say is that we have the talisman for the Kraken, so that might make it an easier fight. And if it's possible, we could take out the Behemoth, and then if we somehow manage to conserve some of our magical power, which is not a given, but if we could get through the fight without blowing our load, so to speak, then we could immediately go to face the Kraken because we have a leg up on him. We don't have a leg up on the Behemoth. You know what I mean?
It's up to you, Jace, if you think we can hold out, or your tower can hold out.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to be part of the decision because it's either my place or lose, and I didn't want to say oh, we have to go here because
I mean, Lou's not here, so
exactly. That's why this is such a fucked decision.
yeah, but
Point out that Rasputin lives in Mitros. and his family, his wife. I don't know if Rasputin, you got married, but
I really don't know where we live.
well, I mean, you were like the spy master in Mitros, right? So like you sort of, I would assume you lived there because she was from Mitros. That you did the whole dating game.
Oh, okay.
Mitros. So she would live there too. So I don't know if you have like, that would be an attachment there.
Yeah, let's go to Mitros. Let's mess up this dragon thing creature.
The behemoth.
All right, let's recall what we know about this behemoth. Is this just literally a Final Fantasy behemoth?
It has like it's like a Godzilla, isn't it? It has like
it's Godzilla. That's right. Yeah.
Mecha attack. What is atomic ray?
It has a breath weapon.
Yeah.
It has like electricity. Was the electricity the Kraken?
The electricity is the Kraken. So if you recall, the information we found out about the behemoth was that it is particularly vulnerable to all damage, which I don't really understand, but it's also immune to fear. Its mind cannot be influenced. Its breath weapon goes across a tremendous distance. And the maze spell could be useful against it, but I don't have that spell, so...
So it's something that messes with the mind but not influence the mind.
I don't know if anyone took the maze spell, but...
I don't have access to it, so...
Wait, you don't have level 9 spells as a paladin?
Oh, you got level 5. I don't got shit. This what's up, Paladin level 17 telling me. I don't got level. I don't got high levels. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's not in the spell book.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, I only go up to level 5.
All right.
There we go.
So, you are arriving at Mitros by way of the coast. Is that right? You can make it to Mitros in time without having to teleport.
Oh, we can.
We used the Wizard
Yeah.
of the Coast to get there.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was
And the
just getting to the
Pinkertons.
It was just getting to the Kraken would have taken, more time than you had. Okay. So, Behemoth is attacking the city. So you arrive at the city. Let's pull up the map of Mitros.
Nature. By the way, I am casting Freedom of Movement on myself and on Jace.
Okay.
Right when we get into it.
Yep. Riding the dragon, so I have its damage, resistances, immunities, and senses.
How so before we start, because I know the city very well, how densely foliage, how many trees are there around Mitros? Like, are they just dotted throughout the whole thing?
Are you teleporting with the trees?
No, I'm not.
or-
If we can get in the same time, then I'm not. But I do need to know
Yeah.
how densely foliaged and how many trees there are, because I might want to try a thing.
The richer areas have trees, but most of the city does not. So the area with the bank and
Is it pretty accurate to what we see on the map?
yeah, that's pretty much, you can see where the trees are and where they aren't.
Okay. because I kind of want to try Tree Stride. I've never used it, but it seems super fucking cool.
Ah, there it is.
Oops.
What was the thing again to defeat this thing? It's been so long. It's weak to mind magic.
So as you guys enter the city by way of boat, you see that, and I'm gonna put it in right now, kind of in the Temple District. Even the largest buildings are dwarfed by the massive beast laying waste to the helpless city. Part dragon, part giant, yet much larger than either. The behemoth smashes homes under its claws and obliterates entire city blocks with its tail. Most terrifying of all is when it opens its enormous mouth and unleashes a blast of primordial energy that instantly disintegrates any material it touches. Anyone caught in the monster's path are doomed. You see that scores of lives are being snuffed out instantly as he rampages through the city. People are screaming in terror. Some are standing slack-jawed and motionless, their minds broken from the horror of what has been going on for the last 2 days. Entire districts are already in ruins. Nothing remains but rubble and corpses. And it won't be long before the entire city has been reduced to dust. This is the full art for this guy. I thought it was kind of cool.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome. So in this battlefield, are there trees?
There are trees. There are none close to the behemoth. The behemoth has destroyed a lot of this battlefield. So it depends on what you're trying to do with the trees.
Are there enough trees that I can enter a tree and move and well, whatever, we'll figure it out, I guess.
Okay.
And by the way, the night before I cast Hero's Feast with the 9th level spell slot, we got 11 HP on top. The previous Hero's Feast was 12 HP, so you have to decrease whatever your max HP is by 1.
Oh, this isn't the scout. Fuck me. Okay. Shit.
Wheel.
Yeah, I've got to do some things here. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a minute.
Hero's Feast gave us 11.
We slept though, right? Because I already short rested on my D&D Beyond that I used to track things.
Yeah, we just long rested.
Yeah, you long rested. I gave you guys a long rest.
So I was at 185. Now I'm 196.
That's a little bit better.
Is Kevril with us?
If you don't want him to be there, he doesn't have to be there. I guess that's true.
If he is, then release him, but I don't know if we
Send
can...
him to the Krakken alone.
We have our dragons too, right? They're with us.
Yeah. So we can say that, I mean, Kevril might be might want to give aid rather than fight. Might be more interested in that. So, we're gonna say you guys arrive at this dock here. So, and we're also gonna say that each square is 30 feet. So, you're we're not your full movement is 1 square, right? we'll kind of call it like that. The one of the things you notice as you come into the city and you see all this destruction, and it's basically destroyed. In this amount of time, I draw.
Oh no, we're not doing the Kraken, so we don't have lightning resist. That's right.
So like, I'm just gonna draw like the parts of the city that are more or less. Oh, that's an arrow, man. So like, all of that is pretty much flattened. At this point, and there is a defense in the temple district. You see Hera and Valis trying to save people. Valis has taken her dragon form, and it's trying to distract the behemoth. She knows that there's not much she can do against it. She wouldn't last very long in a direct fight with it, so she's just trying to, like, you know, get its attention to keep it from, you know, to like try to clear out. And then Kira is trying to help people evacuate and move and you know, provide support through magic for people, but their concern is saving lives and not stopping this beast. But you can see that in the process of sort of distracting it, Valis has taken quite a bit of damage, and she's not going to last long.
What are the chances that this thing's insides are also acid damage like the Tarask? And go in there again. That'll be funny.
Where-
You have to see if it tries to eat you.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm just inspired by the Tarask episodes. Like, oh wait, my dragon's fine. Thought I lost. I was like, oh, you're alive. Hello. Before we engage, inspiring leader, so everyone gets a temp HP.
How much?
Level plus charisma mod. Level is 17 plus 5, 18, 22.
Nice.
Does that temp HP doesn't stack, right?
It doesn't, but the Hero's Feast is max HP, not temp
It's
HP.
maxed.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about my own buff, so I'll replace that with the. You said 22,
Yep.
Isaiah?
Yep.
Nice.
Inspiring leader, baby.
Oh, I forgot. My Pegasus is dead.
Oh yeah, rip. I could have revived it, actually.
Yeah, but I don't think we have the diamonds for that.
Okay. So you guys gonna roll initiative?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Wow, let's
entering
do this.
starry form as we land. Oh boy.
Alright, I have advantage on initiative, even though my initiative is still plain old 0. Okay.
God damn.
Nice. A decent roll for a change.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Kevril got like polymorphed or something.
Is he with us?
No, I mean, if you guys want him to be, I just didn't want to put him at risk of dying since he's like on permadeath.
He is on hard mode.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You wouldn't kill him if he's not here, would you, Nate?
If the dice roll that way, I'm not fucking around, dude.
I mean,
At this
yeah.
point. But that's why I don't know. I mean, look, if you guys like, we've set this up, you know, you guys have done some preparations, you've leveled your characters up. We've barely been playing, but you know, if we don't feel good about doing this without Lou, then you know we can.
I mean, I'm good. If you think it's good, Nate, then I'm good.
Yeah, I think we can do
I think
this.
it's good. I mean, look, is it going to be hard? Yeah.
I just want to say, I think that Chris, if you pilot Lou, you could keep him back. Like, he's a support character anyways, so he's just gonna buff us. Can we keep him out of contact, or like, you know, maybe he won't be the target. We know that, you know, Jace is our frontliner, so.
I mean, if Nate says it's gonna be like that, it can be balanced for just the three of us, then I prefer just the three of us, because then that means that he can be like going to fuck around with, you know, the Kraken.
True. I mean,
Sent alone.
well, just message him. Maybe he'll say, "Yeah, go ahead, run my character." I don't know. Well, what has he said in the past?
He has said run Kev in the past.
Yeah, I've run him before without knowing he was on hard mode.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
we shall see.
I mean, we could
do this with you guys. It's gonna be an easier encounter to run, you know, with three instead of you guys trying to run somebody, and we'll see how it goes. And if it starts tipping in one direction, I can adjust things. So, if it feels one-sided or something. So.
How did you two guys roll lower than the behemoth? Great start, guys.
I got no decks. I've never been a dex.
You know what? I'm within range to bump it up, so I'm going to use Cosmic Omen.
Oh,
okay,
geez.
well, fuck me, okay? So, could you increase my... Yeah, thank you, Nate. Thank you, Nate.
Rolls out of the way already,
Get the bad ones out. Get the
I saw that initiative updated in real time, so thank you for that, Nate.
Yeah, you're welcome. So it's Ras and Messi first.
Yeah, and Messi would be healed now.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be wounded still. He would have healed with the long rest.
Messi also has 22 temp, if that matters.
Okie doke. So, using my targeting wand. You know, I just started getting the hang of this last time. But how far away is that? Maybe that's not targeting it.
So it's each square is 30 feet. So
5, 10,
like we're
15,
essentially saying.
It's like 125 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely, it's whatever it is definitely. I'm big enough, yeah, I can ride my dragon because he's an adult now, right?
Yeah, so you're riding your dragon. Your dragon has a fly speed of 80 feet. Your dragon could dash as its action. So you could go 160 feet, which is a lot of these squares. What's 160?
Well, no, because it would be times 6. So if we're about like 25 on that, so that's times 6, 120, 150. We're like 150 to 180 feet away.
Yeah.
150 to 180. How tall is this creature? It looks like it's bigger than the Terrask, you know, standing upright, like Godzilla, like 90 feet or something.
It's probably like 50 feet tall.
Okay. And what level are we flying in on? What do we get to say what altitude we're flying in? You
can, yeah, if you want.
Okay,
to.
well, yeah, for sure. You know, just like fighting the Terrask, gonna keep my distance, and I'm gonna be at about 200 feet. So I'm gonna be 100 feet, 100. I'll say 150 feet. So I'm 100 feet above this thing, and Messi is going to dash, which will give me I think that's right. Just to get me in spell range. That's all I really need.
Okay. So Messy moves into spell range. You're gonna cast a spell.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm going to just test it, probe its defenses. I'm gonna start doing one of my multiple Eldritch blasts. I think I get 4 now.
And what's your altitude?
I'm 100 feet above it.
Okay.
I was coming in at 150 in my outer range.
How far did you move?
I would have moved about half the distance.
Okay. With the 100 feet. Eldritch Blast is 120.
I do believe so.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can probably hit it.
Nate, by the way, would you say it's reasonable that with the Orb of Dragonkind, Lou would have used Death Ward on Ras and Jace before he departed to go defend the other city?
Well, he's here in the city defending it, but I guess
I
he
gotcha.
could have. Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Yeah, I guess if
just
he's
trying
not
to
playing,
save people.
I guess if he's not playing any role at all, then he wouldn't have cast Death Ward. But if he
Yeah.
could have, then he would have.
Yeah, let's just leave him out of it. Let's say that, like, as King of Mitros, he feels it's more right for him to try to save people
Gotcha.
than, like, he knows that helping with this is saving people, but like they see him on his dragon, he needs to come to their aid, heal people. People are like, dying on the streets.
Okay.
So
He's like rallying them. It's our time of need. Yeah, if the math checks out, I'd get it
Yeah, that's fine.
within
You
the
can attack.
range, and then cast 4 Eldritch Blasts. So
yeah. We're not gonna get too tied down on the grid here, because I think let's just kind of use this to help us visualize and also to help us target. But let's kind of theater of the mind it a little bit.
oh, these are hitting.
Excuse me.
They all hit.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So-
Wait, why do you have Bless?
Ooh, am I still blessed from last time?
You are. So let's take that off.
The only one that might be iffy is that first one. Does a 20 hit it?
The 20 does. Yeah.
Okay.
So you add another 15 damage onto that because you're not rolling the damage, and you if you roll at 1d10, it's 1d10 plus 5 plus 1d10 plus 5. But with this, you're rolling at 4d10, so you're missing
right.
15. Yeah.
Oh, good catch. I want to make sure I'm under. I think I have all. Oh, Storm Spear is up. Might want to
This will
drop
be
that.
40.
Yeah, so that's just my turn.
Okay.
40 force damage. Is that 80 force damage?
Why would it be 80?
Because he's vulnerable to all damage,
Ooh, vulnerable.
right? Unless I'm... That's what my note said.
I mean, is a vulnerable a condition where you take double damage?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe this creature's like a glass cannon.
I forgot to
Literally.
change something.
All right. So it's At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, it's going to swat its tail at Valis. As I said, Valis is pretty damaged. And I don't have her on here for the tail attack, but it's a hit. It has a plus 19 to hit, so it hits, and it's enough to knock Valis out of the sky, and you see her go down hard. You're not sure how she is. She falls into the slums. Your visibility is pretty poor over there. There's a lot of dust and fire. And then its turn. It notices you, Ras, and you guys put on dragons. And it's going to shoot its breath at all of you. So literally think Godzilla, and it can essentially like aim it, right? So it's like shoots up at the sky and then it like brings it down to like hit you guys.
Wait, me and the kids literally watched Godzilla versus King Kong just the other day, and Godzilla was like super cool because I forgot about his atomic breath, and then he like charges up his spines. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So just picture it like, you know, it screams out. It sounds exactly like Godzilla. And we're gonna target all y'all.
What kind of damage is it?
Well, you're gonna find out.
Oh, terrible.
You
Okay,
need to
well,
know that in advance.
yeah, because I want to know whether I'm absorbing elements on it.
Can you absorb necrotic or radiant?
No, I can do neither of those things.
Yeah.
By the way, can you remove resist necrotic from my character before you roll the damage?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I think we still have some leftover things. Does anybody else have
Trying to.
Ras has Storm Sphere up and resist acid.
put storm? See it. Resist acid. Take those off. Okay.
Step forward would have been nice.
I have a +5, which doesn't make it.
But I get a +5 from you too. Does 15 make it? No.
Uh,
Oh no, I already used my reaction. Fuck.
Centrophia make it.
Okay. So it deals 70 necrotic damage.
Oh, Centrophia naturally made it. Wow. Good job, Centrophia.
So it shoots that breath over, and then he's gonna move.
Good lord, dude. Good lord.
Toward what he
Yeah.
perceives as a new threat.
Said Paladin not resistant to radiant. Fuck.
So Rast, you're pretty high up in the air compared to it, so he's not like right next to you, but he is moving. Okay. Tom.
Oh well, fuck me. That. Now, where's Valis? And he will find the tree nearest to him, and he will walk into it, casting the spell. I just want to use the spell once. I don't even know if it's going to be good, but I really want to use
Okay.
it. It's such a cool spell, dude. And this is it's kind of perfect for this battle because like I see trees dotted around where he is, and like somewhere in the slums and shit. So it'll I can enter a tree and move from inside of it to another tree of the same kind within 500 feet.
Okay.
So they do have to both be living, and I use 5 feet of
Yeah.
movement to enter it, and I'm going to enter one of those trees, and I'm looking for Valis. So wherever she fell, I'm trying to enter a tree from in around there. I don't know if I need to make a perception check to find her or what.
Yeah, make a perception check to see if you can if you can like sort of zero in on where she is. From your distance, it's hard to say. So, yeah, you think you can find a tree close enough. You you teleport. You are essentially right beneath the behemoth's feet now.
Oh fuck!
So you're.
Can you move
there,
me to where I found?
Yeah. So you're like right there.
Okay. The question
so
is, does he notice me?
So you look around through the smoke and the dust and the shifting rubble, and you find Valis, who is in her dragon form, and she is unconscious and bleeding out.
Shit. Okay, so I've used my spell for the round. So hang on, am I resistant to everything? Yeah, I am. Okay. And I will shoot a starry form bolt at him. Oh boy.
Okay.
And I'm going to just try and slink and find my way like around a corner or something, shoot that at him while keeping Valis in my eye, just being like, oh fuck, this wasn't a great idea, was it? Fuck. I didn't even think of where I'd be. Oh my god, this is terrible. And he's just like panicking to himself.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn.
Yeah, so you hit him, right? And keep in mind he is vulnerable to damage. So he feels it. He looks down. As a legendary action at the end of your turn, he's going to bite.
Sure. But he's gonna miss, Nate. Is the tricky part. He's gonna miss. He's gonna roll a nat 1. Oh, well.
It's gonna hurt, bro.
It's okay. What the fuck?
Okay, you're still concentrating.
Good lord, man. That's so... Well, no, it's not that much damage.
Dex save. You think you can make a 20?
No, it's literally impossible. I only have a d6. Oh, wait! I can. Oh, it's a 1 in 6 chance. I like those odds. Hey!
Oh my god.
God.
Okay. So
Makes it.
he chomps you, and you attempt to he's gonna swallow you, and you're able to like wriggle free frantically and avoid getting swallowed whole by the behemoth, and he takes a scoop of debris and the tree you're standing next to, tuft of roots and all.
Yeah. I'm not sure he
swallows it
could have
down.
grabbed me anyway with freedom of movement, but
Well, so yeah, it's just if you fail the save, you get swallowed. It's not like a grappled or
oh fuck.
restrained thing.
Boy.
Plus, freedom of movement, I think, doesn't prevent you from getting grappled. It just lets you break free from a grapple for free, I think.
True.
Okay, we're on Jason Centrophia.
You know what I'm doing? Getting close. Think what I can move up to where Rast is at all. That's just how much movement I have. With the dash. That's
Is that it?
80 feet. 40, 80. I can dash for double 160, so 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say if you're dashing, you could get probably within range of it.
I'll try to get my stuff out. Centrophia, you'll attack next time.
Yeah.
Alright, where's my thing? There's my thing. Roll. Fuck, I messed up. First up. I hid my characters because I was about to do the thing I wanted to do. Annoying.
Fuck.
It's. Let's go with a level 3 smite.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, damage first. That's times 2, or is it already times? Or 8, 11.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
18.
timesing to everything.
And then actions, I use level 3, Divine Smite, 2, 3, so that's 4d8. Oh, wow.
Nice. Well, yeah, pretty good rolls.
Yeah, on d8s. Second attack, unless it's going to do a legendary action.
It does that after your turn.
Okay.
Not after an
my-
action.
Banzai. Fourth level. Right. 2, 3, 4. Wow. Level 4 smite did less damage than level 3 smite.
Is this thing a fiend or undead?
Not sure.
No, it's a monstrosity.
Okay. Sad. That's end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn, he is going to claw attack you.
That thing's gonna hit. That thing has a plus 17.
With a plus 19, bro.
19, yeah. Only way to miss is literally by rolling a 1. Sure.
All right. We're back on rest.
Okay, so what Ras is going to do is Messi is going to do like a flyby. So Messi with a not a haste but just a dash can do their fly speed is 80, right? Or was it 60?
Oh, I never rolled my damage.
Yeah,
Or the
you
sword.
did from your weapon. I was
80 is
waiting for
160.
a pause.
3, 6, 30, 60, 90. 120.
So you're what, like 50 feet away from it and 100 feet in the air?
Sorry, Nate. Are you asking me about my positioning? Because
Yeah.
I was 100 feet over him, but you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get Messi in a haste action to fly over, and I'm gonna cast my spell obviously when I'm over, and then get behind it as far as I can
Wait,
get.
Messi's hasted?
No, dash. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I'm doing a flyby.
Yeah, so Messi probably has enough movement to like, pull under him, like fly down, But
He doesn't have to fly down. He can stay at that altitude for the spell I'm using.
oh, okay. So you're just gonna fly over him.
He's getting flyby basically.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
then
you're
I'm
just gonna
getting
fly.
behind him. Yeah, then I'm positioning in behind him.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Right over here.
use a 5th level spell slot, and I'm going to do a 5th level fireball on this bad boy.
Okay.
Trying to at least keep some high levels if we're going straight to the crack.
No, I'm gonna blow them all on this guy.
Yeah, I think if it's just the three of us, we're gonna have to.
What is that? Oh, it failed, right?
Always
So
calculate.
he's gonna save. He's gonna use a legendary action to legendary resistance to save.
Oh, you bugger.
At least the damage I did total was like 218
I just want to see
times 2.
the 5th level fireball does, yeah, 10 d6. So I'll just add a couple d6s to it.
Still like green. 1,000,000.
Three. That's 8, 9, 10. Here you go. Take this bad boy. Oh, just 30? That I'm underwhelmed.
30 times 2 is 60.
Oh yeah, because it's
Yeah, but he's taking half because he actually saves. So he just
yeah, that's kind of interesting. I
So
forgot
so it's just full 30 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's straight 30.
So 30.
But like, can you just so I can count the squares? When Messi's taking a dash action, how many squares is that he can move? I feel like he can.
He can move 160. Each square is 30 feet. So, he can move like 5 squares.
Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3. You'd be a little bit. You'd be over here, right?
I don't know where you're trying to go.
Behind him.
You're here.
Obviously,
So
this
1, 2, 3,
creature.
4, 5. I
when
don't
you-
think you can go that far, dude.
Okay. When he does his ray, though, I'm assuming he can't go
You were
like.
you were like
spin
right
it.
here.
Was
when
I?
you started, yeah. Or like maybe you were up here.
Yeah, I'd say I
So,
was
like-
there.
Yeah, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you could get over here, but you can't get way on the other side of him, I don't think.
Okay, I'll stay there.
This thing has taken 298 damage. Yeah.
But you're like way up in the air, so he can't reach you.
Yeah, I want to stay out of his reach, but I'm wary of its abilities. Oh, and question for you, just because I've been a couple other games. Do you healing potion bonus action for you or not, Nate?
No, it's an action.
Full action. Okay. Then in that case, with my bonus action, I am going to use my healing ability. do, do, do. I'm just I'm gonna dump them all.
What's it called? You have a bonus action healing ability.
I'm looking up remember my healing light? I have 4d6, and I think I took a new ability. When you were incapacitated, you and how I thought was determined that I could spend a sense of force point. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna heal 4d6 and reroll any ones, I guess, by using a spell, a sorcery point. So I'll use one sorcery
Wait,
point.
how do you? Your sorcery point can apply to this? Doesn't that apply to spells? Hey, you can re-roll it. I just want to make sure I have the interaction.
So I have, as a celestial warlock, I have empowered healing. It says when you are incapacitated, whenever you or an ally within 5 feet rolls dice to determine the number of HP
that's cool.
spell. Oh no, it does say a spell restores. You cast one sorcery point. Is this considered a spell or an ability?
This is an ability. This isn't a spell. So yeah, that empowers healing spells. But you know, it's kind of a small quibble. Just go ahead and re-roll it if you want.
No.
I just wanted to understand how the things interact because this is kind of new to me. So
no,
just re-roll the one. Yeah, I'm fine with it because I think it's you know.
All right.
So it's an extra 4, so you just heal 14.
Yeah, better than nothing. I mean, it took 70 off me.
Yeah. Okay, end of your turn. It's turn now. And okay.
Terrifying.
Why are you giggling, mate? Don't fucking giggle while we're fighting a behemoth.
He rolled a 6 on getting his breath back, man. It's exciting. I like you know. So
I feel like Godzilla was just trademarked, so they couldn't call it Godzilla.
So let's see, Jace, you are persona non grata on his shit list here.
Don't speak Spanish.
And you're like next to him, right? Because you were in melee range. Okay.
I'm next to him.
Yeah.
There's Steve or Horn, who's literally.
I'm on the ground in the rubble.
He's on.
Tom is on the ground in the rubble.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just saying.
Tom's not gonna get hit by this.
I'm just saying. This is on me.
Jason Centrophia.
I'm just saying. You know. I'm just saying. Next to him, when there's a guy under him. Quickly, you must have a weak spot there. Hit him with all you got. God damn, that's the floor I've ever seen one. Yeah, my +5 ain't saving Cindy.
Woo!
That's 2 70s in a row.
Yeah, the average is 70, so that's he's just hitting the average at this point.
God, man.
All right, man. So he just like shoots out a blast at you on your dragon, and it's intense. That hits you with some necrotic damage. So just dark. You know, it's almost like getting hit with like weaponized nether sea. You know, the necrotic energies of the nether sea. So that hits you, and then that's his turn. Tom, you're up. You're down on the ground. He's stomping around as he moves.
Okay. How far
shoots his way back and forth. Yeah.
away is Jace?
Jace is up in the air.
How far in the air though?
Jace, I mean, how high are you? Like you're within
never
range to
stated
hit
it.
him. So I mean, I'd say he's like 50. The guy is 50 feet tall. So like if Jace is like trying to like hit him in like more vulnerable parts of his face, then he's at about 50 feet high.
Okay. Okay. All right. That works then. That works.
Hey Nate, how much charges did I have? The talisman appear good again? You gave me 2 charges? Or somewhere in the low area?
Yeah, I think it's you just get one shot.
One shot
on the Kraken. Yeah. I don't want it to be more than that. I feel like if it works, it's a freebie. If it doesn't, well, there you go.
Okay. All right. So, there's a range of 60 feet and a radius of 30 feet. So, what I'm going to try and do, if he's like at his face at 50 feet or whatever, I'm going to try and position myself. And it looks like I'm like right underneath Jace. Like we're real close. And if I teleported to where Valis was, then she's real close too. So I want to try and hit all of us with a mass cure wounds. I don't know if I can get all of us in it. I think I can.
What's the range?
It's 60 feet, but it's a 30-foot radius. So it's a,
30-foot radius.
60-foot diameter.
You can't get Jace and Valis. You could get yourself and Valis. Jace is too high up.
He's only 50 feet up. 60 feet up, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
It's got a radius of 30 feet. So that would reach, if I were to aim the heal between all of us, then that would be 30 feet in the air and then 30 feet down to the ground.
Oh, I see.
But it is a sphere. So
What's my height? I'm trying to find my height. I can angle myself down.
Yeah, but all I need is your foot, bro. Okay?
I am 6 foot in height, so if that's 6 inches is enough.
You need to be more than half it. Yeah, I think you can hit everybody.
Okay. All right. So, I will target. I think I'm targeting. It doesn't show who I'm targeting. Other effer.
You're targeting Jace, yourself, and Mess and Centrophia.
Okay.
I don't have Valis. I didn't feel like digging up her.
Yeah,
but,
I got you.
I'm not trying to,
Okay.
You heal Valis, she runs away.
It just updated. Okay. And using oh god. Yeah, I guess he has to use his starry form of the chalice, and he will heal everyone for 38.
Okay.
And then and then he's going to try and look around to find a tree.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can find a tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Okay. 23.
Okay. Can I see the thing on Tree Stride? I just need to make sure that like I don't describe something that's not. Can you just post that again?
Yeah.
Tree of the same kind. You instantly know the location of all other trees of the same kind. Well, it's just any tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't even have to be a tree that's big enough for you to like go in it.
No.
Oh no, it must be at least the same size as you.
Oh, does that say that?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. I thought it said that they had to be the same size, the trees.
Yeah, it has to be at least the same size as you. I'm gonna say at this point, especially because you're in the slums where there's not a lot of there's not a whole lot of greenery, and they're pretty much decimated. I don't think you're gonna find
Okay.
you're gonna be able to find a tree.
Okay. Yeah, the check wasn't high enough. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to panic looking around for a tree, realize there isn't one, and just say, oh, well, I gotta use just me feet then. Fucking hell. And through the rubble and shitty streets, he's gonna use his elven live grace to dance around boulders and shit and just move over here.
Okay.
And try and find something to like take. I know he can't actually take cover, but just like, you know, for the flavor of it, he's like trying to take cover behind a building or something. And
Okay.
that will be his turn. Oh no, wait. Do I have a bonus action? Cantrip? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, so that's my turn.
Okay. End of end of your turn, he's going to reach out and try to bite Jace.
Oof.
Lo
Yeah.
siento, mi amigo.
No hablar español.
You gotta make a dex save.
Same ain't gonna work, man.
Fucking hell, dude.
I got terrible dex rolls. Oh, it's in Tropia.
So he's biting you. What I could do is like you can have Centrophia do it, take the damage, and get swallowed, but then
No.
you would fall.
No, it's fine.
Well,
Um,
what is the rules of mounted combat? Does he need? Do you choose who he attacks, or is that like? I seem to remember that. I don't remember.
for mounted combat.
Yeah.
D&D mounted combat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Jace can choose, like, you know, like, it's tough because like they're independent mounts, but also like you guys are so in sync, like.
Let me read on my thing here. Just...
Because I know the mechanics of mounted combat are weird.
So you can force an attack targeted at your mount to target you instead. If your mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dex saving throw, to take only half damage, and instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the throw, and only half damage if it fails.
Oh, so it needs to recover more HP, right? Because didn't it save on that dex save?
Is that right? That doesn't seem right. I feel like, am I going, wait, like,
I think you're looking at the feet, maybe?
yeah, fuck being, yeah, it is. I was looking at the, I think.
I don't have the feet. Because if I go in there, can the trophy just fucking fly into the mouth?
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting like, if you're getting pulled in, I think it would gladly swallow both of you.
Sure.
I see we're getting weird early on here.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so you're swallowed. Centrophia is swallowed. And it's your turns.
This is for swallowing me, you fuck. Oh. A rare miss. I have my second attack. Damn, really? Really?
Bro.
The lowest of rolls today.
Although, would that be one attack? Because if you're swallowed, you're restrained?
Oh yeah.
You are blinded and restrained inside his.
Yeah, even with dark vision.
Well, blinded wouldn't have any effect because you get to use your dragon senses, right?
Yep.
Okay, so none of that matters. Fuck it. You have
No,
freedom of
restrained
movement.
does because he would still have disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
which means that he's only made one attack.
Yeah. I mean, both missed anyway. So nothing changed there.
No. But that would be a roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So you have to make your second attack now.
Oh, that's what you're chalking that up to? Okay. I got you. Yeah, make your second attack with disadvantage. See what you get.
Hey,
Alright, that's it.
get lawyered, Nate. Get lawyered.
Luckily. Alright, where's the damage? At least I can do some damage. What? Didn't go through? I'm rolling the damage in the combat tracker. It's not showing up in the left.
It's
Try
hitting
one
the
more time.
behemoth.
Oh. Take. I don't see the damage numbers to my left. That's why. My bad. Subtract all those numbers in, I guess.
Subtract what numbers?
When I rolled my damage.
Yeah.
Oh. There it is.
You rolled damage like 3 times.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't showing up to my left.
It-
I guess I was just lagging.
It wasn't showing up for me either. They all suddenly showed up at the same time.
Okay.
So subtract 27 and then 25.
Or just 27. Because
No,
if
because it was just the one.
No,
yeah,
You hit three times.
but 25 is he rolled 25 twice, and if the 25 is doubled, then that's fine.
Oh yeah, I follow.
yeah, true. Yep, 27. That's my turn. This thing has a legendary action it's gonna do, or if not, then Trophy is gonna take her turn.
Yeah, I think as a legendary action, it's gonna try to tail attack Tom.
Dickhead. He's gonna miss. Fuck.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say if you were.
Surprisingly, there is a tree that's that it swallowed whole inside its belly. That was the tree that Tom came in on.
Fuck. Wait,
So
but it's not dead yet, right? Because it hasn't rotted.
no, it's still. I described it swallowing it, root ball and all. So it's still inside the stomach. It's losing it. It's taking 50 damage.
Alright,
but,
Centrophia stay.
Yeah, you have Centrophia do the attack.
I'm guessing this thing has like non-magical resistance, so fuck it. I'll just try to use his breath. Hey, eat a fucking DC 14 save. Yeah, I thought so.
Still does half damage though, right?
No, I did slowing breath.
Oh.
I try to make it can't use reaction speed at half and it can't more than one action.
Nice try. It would have used a legendary resistance to avoid that. But Rat, you're up.
That was my plan.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Okay, so this bad boy, how many legendary resistance has it used?
I think it used one.
Just one.
Just one. Wow.
I try to get it second.
Yeah, bastard. I will.
Have I used any other?
I think I am going to. Let's see here. I'm going to, yeah, go ahead I'm going to move behind it or get messy. To go behind it. And I'm gonna shoot another fireball at it. This fireball will be level 4.
Okay.
Oh, DC 22. It just saved, bastard.
Why'd you do it on messy?
Whoops.
I'm gonna
'Cause
count
I'm-
the roll. I'm just gonna add his modifier. to the dex.
Because I'm an idiot.
I mean, you rolled a d20, so we're just gonna count it. D20. It's a dex save, so this guy, it's a 19 total.
D's. Yeah,
Just go ahead and throw it back on him. Make him roll again.
sure. Can
So
do
the
that.
failure then applies the damage. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Now apply the damage to him.
Be there. Level 4 is. 4th level fireball is 96. Oh, it's just +1 every one up. Should have known that. Oh. Okay, just give me a second because I might meta magic that to increase. If I empower it. No, no, I did. I was another meta magic. Disregard me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. You can have Messi do something, or he's just dashing around.
Oh, what's the range of Messi's breath weapon?
His fire breath, 40 feet.
Okay, Messi would have to get super close for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that.
All right, it's the behemoth's turn. Oh my god. This is crazy. He's rolled a 6 on both his charges every turn. So this is kind of funny. But Dan, he's gonna shoot his energy breath at you.
Use the bathroom.
And Bessie. That knock Messi out?
Yeah, Messi's falling.
It did. Okay. So you've been kind of maintaining your 100 feet in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to fall with Messi.
I mean, I have a reaction, I guess.
Yeah, you
Actually, I
have
do
one?
have it. Well,
Like feather fall or something?
I can bamf out wings, so I don't take fall damage.
As a reaction?
Probably not as a reaction.
Okay.
But like, how far would I fall? Like, I'm not
You're
gonna
falling
fall.
100 feet. You're falling 100 feet before your next turn. But
Okay, I'll be at
we're
50
gonna take
feet.
fall damage now. You're falling. I thought you were at 100. You've been describing yourself at 100.
No, because I was 100 feet above. 100 feet above this guy. This guy's 50 feet tall.
Yeah. He shot you out of the sky. You were 100 feet. So you're 150 feet?
I always have been. I've been 100 feet above him, shooting down at him. He's
Okay. So you're going to fall 150 feet.
Is that how far you can fall in one round?
I think you can
I
fall
mean-
500 feet.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Let me just read about my wings.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a reaction, then sure. But if it's not, then you're taking fall damage right now.
Yeah. Give me fucking fall damage.
Okay. It's 1d6 per 10 feet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it maxes out at 20d6, but
All right. So it's going to be 61 fall.
God damn.
Go ahead and apply that to your character. All right. Tom, you're up.
all right. Do I see him falling?
Actually, I do have a reaction, and it's called Hellish Rebuke. So I might as well Hellish Rebuke this guy.
What's the range on Hellish Rebuke?
Oh, that's a good question. 60 feet?
I mean, you were saying you were 150 feet in the air, so I don't think you got the range for that.
Oh yeah, I can't use that as I hit the ground. And I'm still probably away. Never mind.
Okay. Tom, do you see him falling? I'll say yes. Yeah, he was high enough in the air that you can see him.
Okay. I need to find a tree near me, and
Yeah.
I need to find a tree near him.
Okay.
So I'm going to move. I'm going to use all 30 feet. And I'm still like moving within, like it's just going to be within this area, and I'm
Yeah.
searching for a tree.
Yeah. I'd say I'm gonna have you roll a perception check again. You've already been looking in this area, so it's a little bit easier this time.
Ugh.
Yeah, so you find a tree.
Okay. I'm going to use that tree to try and get within. God damn, dude. Hang on, let me see. Within 60 feet of Ras, and I'm going to try and be out of his range of attack. Out of the behemoth's range of attack. So I don't know where a tree would be that could do that, but that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, right. Basically right here.
Okay. I really like this spell. I've never used it before, but it's super fucking fun.
No, this is cool. I mean, this is especially cool with you as like a healer because you're basically like a teleporting paramedic.
Yeah. And I will.
I mean, that might not be as fun, but cool. You're keeping people alive.
Yeah. And I will cast heal. Using my form of the chalice on Ras. Is Ras fucked up?
Yeah, so Messi is unconscious and Ras is at 77 plus 61. Let's see what's that?
Has he added the 61 damage yet?
No.
Okay. So
Let me just add it real quick. Hold on. Okay.
all right, and I will heal Ras for that. It's not showing
Whoa.
how much I healed.
92.
Okay. Nice.
That's a big boy heal.
It is. So I need to mark a thing off my caduceus. And then I see the tree that I just came in on, and I'm keeping an eye around. I'm like panicking. My eyes are shifting left and right, like my hands are out to the side, like and that will be his turn.
Okay. So Ras, you fall to the ground. Messi is unconscious. Tom pops out of a tree nearby and heals you, and you come out of your daze. And the behemoth is going to use a legendary action after Tom's turn to just rampage around. You guys are a little farther away from him, so he's just going to like keep destroying things. There's stuff that's not fully destroyed, so he's gonna basically like sweep a tail attack, and you just see like, you know, people in the area that you know were like trying to hide. Trees. You're probably not going to be able to get a tree near him. He's like trying. He's basically just destroyed everything within his reach. The tail attack sweeping around him.
I must say I'm really enjoying the mechanic of doing perception checks to see if I can find fucking trees.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
I think it's really cool too.
And
so,
it fits. It fits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. We're gonna jump to Centrophia and Jace. You there?
Yep.
Okay.
Can we do the thing happen last time where Centrophia holds open the thing? I guess the fucking stomach.
To try to like unrestrain you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have Centrophia do like a strength check.
I don't know how to make her roll. I can only drop the 19.
I'll do it.
There you go.
I'll do it.
With checks, I also give her a +5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
so
is it
yeah,
saved?
she's.
Never mind. It saves, so it's still just a 17.
Okay, well, so first things first, you're taking acid damage.
I am on Centrophia. I gain her resistances.
And immunities?
Let me open this up. While mounted, you gain the dragon's damage resistances, immunities, and senses.
Okay, so you are immune to acid. Okay, so you don't take any acid damage. I don't know why I forgot about that, because it's been like almost 2 months. Okay, so yeah, I'll say that the 17 isn't quite enough though.
That's
to kind of open it up for you.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
I will be rolling with disadvantage. 5 still hits, thank God.
Still hits. You've got a huge bonus. Okay.
29.
Is that not applying the damage to him?
Level 2 smite.
Okay.
Second attack. Finally, that color's not pure green anymore.
I'm just gonna say that I have not been doubling it, but I'm doubling it in my head. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because it's I don't want to double it constantly, so I have the threshold that when he'll die.
So damage. I'll do a level 1 this time. That's it. Centrophia used her, I guess, action to try and hold it open, so I don't have an action. Even then, I don't think she's even gonna fucking use
I don't think
any.
I don't think Centrophia can deal damage.
No, her things are not magical.
Yeah. So.
Which is what I'm guessing it has.
Yeah. So, end of your turn, it's going to just move more towards the temple district, just one more square. Actually, you can move 2 squares. But he's still out of range of you guys. He needs to move closer. But he's really just trying to destroy the temples now at this point. Since Tom, you've left his vision, and Ras, he thinks that you're basically dead, so he's just killing more active targets that are running. All right, Ras, you're up. You're on the ground with Messi. Messi is down, unconscious.
Bonus action, I'm gonna sprout my wings, and I'm going to fly up 30 feet, and I am going to... Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna use another 4th level fireball at this thing. And I'll be sure to target the actual creature.
Ooh, nice. Dex fail.
So
Okay,
that would be
legendary
60.
resistance. Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Messi, you didn't heal Messi, right?
No.
Okay.
If,
I'm just going to.
if it dies, I have Dirge.
Yeah, Tom's not
Quietly
healing.
roll.
Tom's not healing dragons anymore.
I can revive them for free.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, that's
I
good.
think that is my whole shtick.
Okay, Rat. So you were 30 feet in the air. So he's gonna move to you.
Oh, I went up on top of a roof if there was any roofs.
Okay.
That's what it-
Yeah. So you're
there's a
standing
building.
on. Yeah, you're standing on top of. We'll say like the nearest thing for you is probably like the wall of that has like a good good vantage point. Here is like the wall on top of the this hill that the temple district's on. So that's
Okay.
So he has enough movement to get to within range that he can attack. So you hit him with a fireball. He doesn't like that, so he's going to try to bite you. Because he eats things that hurt him. So that's a hit. Gonna hurt. I'm sorry. So there you go. You got a dex save.
Does this thing have a regurge mechanic?
Yeah, it does. You have to hit a. You have to do over 50 damage to it.
Okay.
And then he has.
Didn't Jace
So
just do
actually,
over 50 damage?
I have.
Yeah, Jace did. So you reminded me, Jace. So I apologize about that. So Jace, you got regurgitated.
You think I can stay inside here?
I have.
You want to stay
something.
inside?
I'm free from attacks and I'm taking no damage.
Also, that dexterity save, I have favored by the gods. I can roll 2d4 and add it to a save roll.
Okay.
which
So, yeah,
adds 5.
you avoid getting swallowed.
Which
Just
is
like, if I can stay in here, I would. I'm not taking damage. I'm getting free hits.
Yeah, it just regurgitates. It doesn't give you the option.
Oh,
So
fuck.
he hurls you and Centrophia out.
Wait, I want them to get back in!
Swallowed creature.
Let
So,
me
yeah,
back
he
in.
regurgitates you.
The trophy of flying!
So he's gonna bite. He has multi-attack, so he makes 4 attacks. 1 with its bite. 2 claw attacks.
No.
So we're gonna have him claw at Ras. And then he's going to claw at Jace.
I'm... Alright, great. I can't redirect the damage to Central because I don't have repeat.
Oh, that shouldn't have been... It would have been a 29. But I need to take off the restrained status from you. Okay.
Central, if you please, take the hit. I don't think I can take this hit. Oh, I did though. Oh, I'm still alive.
And then it's going to hail attack other people like running around. So it's going to tail attack just like a building. So like this corner next to it of the building is like he just topples the tower over. He's got siege weapon as a thing, so he can basically destroy objects and structures really easily. So, all right, Tom, you're up. He doesn't quite notice you. You are standing next to a tree. Up here, it has been, relatively speaking, spared from destruction. It's not totally. This area is not totally intact. His breath weapon has been shooting out and destroying shit in its path, but this area is seems to be sort of one of the last lines of defense here in the city.
Okay. Okay. I think the best thing I can do is get something up that does damage every turn. So he's going to cast a Wall of Thorns.
Ooh.
That'll basically just surround him. I don't know how to... I guess I'll make it a little bigger, but it's not actually this big, just so that we have perspective on it, Nate. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just so that you can see it. It's... So it won't touch Jace.
Okay. Does it need to make a save or something? Oh, there you go. Wow, it failed to save. I think that he's going to use his last legendary resistance on this one. Okay. That hurts it pretty bad. Is that the end of your turn? Hello? Can everybody hear me?
Yes. I can hear you.
Did Tom drop off?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
There you go.
We
Okay.
can hear you now.
Okay, cool. I don't know why it's doing that. But and then he's going to move 30 feet closer to the rest of the group, and that will be his turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Behemoth is going to try to attack Centrophia.
Since it's attacking Centrophia, I try to invoke disadvantage on it.
Okay.
No, oh no, you know what? It could hit that 1 in 20 chance. Yeah. Oh, close.
All right. So he swings at Centrophia, wallops Centrophia with its tail. We'll say Centrophia, gets nicked. And it was a close call. All right, Jace and Centrophia, you're up. You're on the ground, covered in its acid and saliva, and it's pretty mad.
How's this thing looking?
It's looking not great. So it's more than 3/4 of the way dead. What's that?
Would you guys follow me for trying to use a potion, or should I just burn this thing down?
I think you do what Jace would do. And you know the strengths of the party, so like, I guess this is a matter of like, this is a character moment, right? Where like, are you willing to go down again? Because you've gone down so much in the past. Like, is this the time where it finally comes back and you start going down again?
But Tom, Tom has a lot of healing magic, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's our buffer.
I do, but I'm not.
Getting knocked unconscious still has consequences.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I might go back to drinking. No. My guy will keep fighting to the bitter end. That's Jace. There you go. A little bit delayed.
You spur Centrophia up. You fly up towards him.
Wait, not too far up. I don't want to take messes
Yeah.
dash.
You fly up, a few feet into the air.
Well, it has to be like 25 feet, because the wall is 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, fine. I hit him. Yeah. Didn't we say as a party we're gonna take another rest after this because we were missing Kev?
Yeah, I mean, I think
right.
we kind of have to.
All right, level 5. Smite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't blame me if I get the last hit on this thing again, please. I beg of you. That's a lot of ones, though.
Oof.
Second
roll.
attack. Level 4. Wait. Where's Dirge? Dirge is level 3. Okay, I'll keep a slot open for level 3. Level 4 spell. Or Smite, I mean. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Damage?
Yeah.
Wait, did I not do my normal thing again?
I think you just threw damage out at him.
So that's my... Yeah, no. So those are my smites. I still hit, though.
So you
Oh, I
hit-
didn't. I
you hit
didn't.
him
I
with your
didn't.
damage, and then I see 2 smites. I don't see another hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so close. Oh, there's the hit. That
Okay.
means I have to do longsword damage. Oh, if only I was fighter, I'd have improved critical.
You just have to do longsword damage because you already applied the smite to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only I was a
Depending on how
fighter.
this plays out, this might be it.
Like, no, I don't want to get the final hit again. Can I aim for not?
When you
Can I make it?
dish out damage like you do.
Can I say it's non-lethal damage so someone else can poke it for 1 damage?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think this thing can be taken down by. I think you got to try to go for the kill here. It'd be irresponsible to do otherwise. He's not dead.
Okay,
But,
you know what? I'm willing to go down if someone else gets it. I've been having too much last hits.
Okay.
You
Hang
just
by
do a
thread.
shitload of damage. That's all.
End of your turn, he's going to claw attack.
Who? Me? Morrison.
Yeah, you.
Said,
Oof.
you know, there's a small percentage I live this.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm down.
Fuck.
But hey, you know what? I set you guys up. I put the ball in the air. You just have to slam it through the net.
We're gonna have Centrophia try a dex,
It's
What?
dexterity check to keep you in the saddle. You fall.
oh no.
So, you fall out of the saddle. We're gonna say that counts as a death, as a failed death save. The damage from falling.
It would, yeah.
So, you have 1 failure.
That's mithril heavy armor. so-
Okay, Ras, you're up. You're standing on this rooftop. He's looking like he's fighting for his last breaths. He's foaming at the mouth, so to speak. Like he's
All right, I have just a spell.
put him down.
I'm going to empower my spell with my meta magic feat of heightened. That makes you roll your save at disadvantage if you want to toggle that on, Nate.
That I roll the save with disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can't really tell it to do that, so just
Oh,
do
okay.
it and then...
I am going. Finger of Death.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Yeah, and that kills it.
Oh.
Nice.
There you go. You got the last hit this time.
So, Jace heroically flies up, tries to do the final blow, comes up short, gets smacked off of his dragon, falls to the ground hard. Ras, you spin up this necrotic energy and shoot it out in, a beam of
It's like green sickly
you have
ray
green
that hits it.
sickly ray of energy that hits it, and you see just its heaving breath slowly diminish until the light goes out from its eyes, and it begins with the necrotic damage to at the wound immediately begin to rot as it collapses to the ground in a big cloud of smoke and dust. So that is the behemoth blade.
Nice. I will mass cure wounds the group.
And that behemoth's
still
body
in
falls on
combat.
me.
Oh, we're still in combat. Okay.
Ras would immediately fly over to Messi and try to heal Messi. I don't know if they failed their death save or if they're still unconscious.
Yeah, so Messi's still unconscious. It has rolled a single save since it's so you can heal it before it has to make another save. Heal him. If you are casting a spell or using something.
Yeah, I have cure wounds.
And I will cast cure wounds on Jason. Unless, are we still in?
We're still in combat. Yeah, so just
Gotcha.
We're in turn order right now.
Yeah, so tend to Messi. Get Messi out.
Okay.
And that would be my turn if we were going in turn order, so it would be Tom's.
Okay, Tom.
Okay. I will move here. And move
You try to
this.
hit everybody.
I'm gonna try and see how many I can get because it's a 60-foot radius, so I think I can get everyone, right?
Yeah, you can.
Except for Messi, I guess.
It's 60-foot radius.
30-foot radius. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could get everybody but Messi. It looks like.
Okay. And I will mass cure wounds. Where the fuck are you? Okay. And that will be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, there's still dust and debris settling. If you left immediately after you defeated the two titans in Astoria or Aresia, and it took you a whole day, then you've gotten here towards like the sun is setting, and there's already just like a cloud of dust and ash hanging in the air, so it's kind of not the brightest light, and from the shadows you hear a loud series of sharp clicks and hisses. Seconds later, you see a dozen giant scorpions that crawl into view, followed by the Mistress of Death herself, Lutheria.
What the fuck?
A cruel smile creeps across her lips as she casts her gaze upon you all. And I'm going to say that she has come out of the Temple of Sidon, which is right here in the blue. So she's like standing sort of above you, and these scorpions have like been hiding in the shadows around. She says, "You tried to kill death itself, but I am eternal. Like the darkness of night, I shall always return. Now I am stronger than ever, and you must pay for your transgression." And that's where we're gonna end. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, they're not making it easy on you guys. So, and we'll have Lou. We'll like have him, heroically enter the battle next week, um, atop his dragon, and he'll be fully recovered, and we'll see. If he might have aid of others, but yeah, be ready. It's a bunch of scorpions and
just a god.
So
Theria.
yeah,
You fought her and beaten her before when you were weaker.
yeah, and we also know that she can turn people into other things on a mass scale.
Maynard.
So those. Well, no. Like in the fight that we fought her, hadn't she turned a bunch of actual people into different
Oh yeah,
shapes?
they turned them into animals.
Yeah, so these could be people. By the way, Nate, I just put back the Wall of Thorns because I thought that we were ending afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm putting it back so that it's on the field.
Did you manage to save
Okay.
Percy?
I
Valis?
did. Valis.
Or Valis?
Yeah,
I always
he
get them mixed
saved
up.
he saved Valis, and
Nice.
she fled the scene of the battle to try to sort of do more recovery work in other parts of the city. But she's not fit to battle at this point. They'd been trying to defend the city for 2 days. Her and Kira. So they're not probably going to be much help for you. Okay. So that was fun. I don't know. It was like it was kind of like the Tarask with the crazy breath weapon.
Yeah.
That was vulnerable to all damage. But he also had a fuck ton of hit points, so yeah.
Yeah.
Um
He also got to use his breath weapon 3 times.
Yeah, I know, that was awesome. I was like, I felt so happy about that. It really just
It was a real Godzilla moment because I feel like Godzilla was rolling sixes in that movie, just constantly charging it up and using it.
Yeah, he was just zapping people all over the place, man.
We just needed to enlarge a giant monkey and then have it like tilt its head as it's firing its breath.
Yeah.
Like
that
the movie.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. You could have King Konged it. Maybe polymorphed into a giant ape and then large reduced. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was just thinking about how you would manage that, but
Yeah. All right, so
Okay, so hear me out. I still have one use of my summon Fey ability where I can polymorph all of us into Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I'm not saying that that's what we should do. I'm just saying that it's an option we can have.
I mean, who doesn't want to be a T-Rex?
Honestly, right?
Exactly. Keep that as our ace up our sleeve, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been fun, guys. I'm gonna hop off. Take it easy.
All right. Next week. See you guys next week.
Nate. Bye.
Ah.